It's been a lovely week of weather with the low humidity, comfortably cool nighttime lows, and mild afternoons. Maybe the air conditioning comes on for a couple of hours just to cool things down in the house. We continue to warm up. Friday looks like we're going to threaten the record highs in the middle 80s. Not hot necessarily, but for this time of the year, pretty mild and somewhat uncomfortable. At least the humidity is in check. How a cold front impacts your weekend. How Sunday's Jags game may be the coolest kickoff since back in January when they came back in the second half to defeat the LA Chargers. All ahead on Jacksonville's Morning News and the 5-day first alert forecast. We have a lot of ground to cover for you through 10 o'clock with continuing coverage of You Decide 2024. The stage is set for multiple GOP presidential candidates in Miami tonight. If you're not going to be watching the debate from Miami, you can listen live starting at 8 o'clock on WOKV. An opportunity for the likes of Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley, who trail poorly in the state of Florida. That poll by UNF just out yesterday showing that former President Trump holds a 39-point advantage in Florida over the rest of the field. Governor DeSantis is going to be on stage. Nikki Haley and others. Chris Christie has an opportunity to go after Trump, who will be holding his own rally in nearby Hialeah, about 11 miles from the venue tonight. We'll have coverage of those storylines for you Thursday on Jacksonville's Morning News. Abortion rights and reproductive rights for women now enshrined in the state constitution in Ohio. How that result can be instructive for other states that are considering similar plans for 2024. And how the result may be instructive in the race for the White House in 2024. One of the many storylines that we're unpacking. Recreational marijuana, by the way, also legalized in the state of Ohio. That has implications on Florida for next year as well. We're updating breaking news from the overnight hours as 2 apartment buildings off Collins and the West Beltway burned. Thankfully, no injuries to report. What we know so far about that ongoing investigation is updated at WOKV.com. Student Transportation of America loses part of its contract for busing in Duval County Public Schools due to a lot of issues, not only delays, but also staffing shortages. We have a closer look at that unanimous decision by the Duval School Board from last night, and a near unanimous vote that ultimately was taken by the St. Johns County Board of County Commissioners, approving significant changes, remodeling, restructuring, and a redo of many ways of the Ponte Vedra Inn and Club, famed and iconic building in Ponte Vedra, upwards of 100 years old or so. We're outlining some of the details of what will change and rise from that site near the Atlantic Ocean over the coming 20 plus years. We encourage you to be at Salute America coming up Friday in Ponte Vedra at the Concert Hall. We can't wait to see you there. Mark Kay and Brian Kilmeade will be live, and a series of guests who will also be on stage as we salute veterans in our community. Just a handful of tickets remain. If you go to pvconcerthall.com or Ticketmaster, we're just 2 days away from Salute America Friday night at the Ponte Vedra Concert Hall. We'll see you there.